Alright, so we're back with another cancerous video, and today's video is going to be even more cancer because, well, guess what? I'm coming out with a rant today. It literally has nothing to do with Overwatch, it's just a rant. Me basically talking shit to my teacher. And by the way, this is not like an old teacher, this is actually my current teacher. But the point is that this teacher right now is extremely annoying. Like, you guys would actually want to die after first day of lessons with him for multiple reasons that I'm actually going to get into now. Picking up a piece of paper, looking at it, and saying, you guys should know this, and put the paper down and skip it and sit down and give us like a packet is not how you teach. Literally, by doing that, you're skipping so many people that probably have no idea how to do it because you assume that we know it. And by the way, spoiler alert, I had no idea what the hell he was even talking about. So I'm looking at this piece of paper, I have no idea what it even is, and then he goes ahead to say that you guys should know this, moving on. And it's not even like he did that with one problem, he did that with like a few. He did that with like 5 or at least 6. So we ended up going away from things that, well, I had no idea about, and I could have learned if he just kind of said, okay, let's go through them again. Or even if he didn't just sit there and say, you should know this, moving on. Shit. It's always bothered me when teachers do that. Well, this is the first that's actually really annoying me, but it's like, Jesus Christ, this guy is bad. He has like this little motto where it's like, oh, enjoy struggling, which, don't get me wrong, I actually do agree with that. You know, that's a really, cool way to teach. But if you don't know how to do something, how are you actually supposed to do it properly? Like, you're gonna sit there and play guessing games until you get at least something, just for the teacher to tell you you're an idiot, to basically just erase everything and that you're just wrong. I do agree with the whole, like, enjoy struggling thing, but at least give us like a little bit of like something so we can work and connect the dots at least, like, because we have no idea where we're going. You can give us a piece of paper and be like, oh, enjoy struggling, but at the end of the day, like, if I don't know how to start something, how in the hell am I gonna even, like, learn it? I mean, I came to school not to teach myself, I kind of wanted to get taught, like, it's not like all the way from kindergarten I've taught myself everything by enjoying struggling according to this guy. And it's honestly extremely annoying, and honestly I'm getting heated. I'm just gonna move on to my next point. I have AIDS. I have no idea where to begin with this one. This teacher is actually so disrespectful, it's gotten to the point where I actually do think this teacher is racist. Because there is this black student, right, that's in my classroom. He always raises his hand, and by the way, he passed in all of his homework, and somehow he's still not passing. I don't even understand how that even adds up, because he does participate in class. He sits right in front of me, I know. But even that and doing all of his homework, how the hell is he failing? Even when he raises his hand, he just doesn't even like call on him or any of that stuff. He barely calls on me, and it's like, it's extremely annoying. I mean, that's like a completely other topic, but that is a huge one as well. But what I was mainly aiming at, this guy literally called me and said, come here. I got my fat ass up, I literally walked my fat ass to him, and then guess what he decides to do? In front of everybody in the class, he says, what's your mom's phone number? I literally looked him in the eye and I was just like, I don't know it by heart, I have to check my phone. I reach in my pocket to get my phone to check the number, and then immediately he gives me a level 2, which is basically a detention. We have some stupid ass like levels in our school that if you get like a level 1, it's a warning, level 2, it's like a detention, level 3 is a referral. And I got a level 2, which that already pissed me off. So that already started the altercation. And I was like, dude, I'm just trying to get the number. And he was like, fine. He took the level 2 away, and I was like, okay, thanks, I guess. And then it got to the point where he said that he already had my mom's number. Okay. Then why did you ask me what her number was? I don't understand that. I think it was more of an intimidation type thing, like you actually tried intimidating me, but it actually did not work at all, so it was actually hilarious. I have no idea where he was going with that, but he picks up his stupid ass phone, calls my mom, and then he begins to tell my mom about how I don't turn in my homework and all of this stuff. And if you remember what I said at the beginning, which is like basically he sucks at teaching, you guys would understand exactly why I didn't do my homework. Or, well, not even didn't, but couldn't. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's all his fault, but I am going to sit here and say that if I have no idea how to do this homework, how the hell am I supposed to complete it? So basically, this teacher has no idea how to teach, so it was almost impossible for me to actually complete the homework. And by the way, he grades by completion, not correctness, so. And it was like, the way he grades as well is you have to get it, like, you have to show your work, and it has to be, like, you know, it has to be, like, fully, you know, like full work and all that stuff. But that's, again, besides the point. Basically what happened is I went up there, we called, and by the way, this is in front of the entire class. And yeah, he basically explained everything. Then he put me on the phone to talk to my mom. That's basically irrelevant. I don't really care about the rest of that. But the point is that you're not supposed to do that in front of everybody. You're supposed to do that in private, maybe, I don't know, maybe wait after class or even after school. This was the last period. You couldn't wait like an hour. So we just sat there and talked to my mom and all that stuff. And after that, I went after school because I go after school to do some homework. Then I was talking to one of my teachers about how, you know, this entire thing happened. And even she agreed with me and all that stuff. So yeah, shit. Alright, so there was this one time where I called him, by the way, this is the same day, but I called him over for help on a question, and we were talking, and about midway through, it was like, you know, he was just helping me out a little bit, helping me out, and then there was an answer I got wrong, okay? I remember this so vividly. I look up after I asked him if that was the answer, and immediately he does this like, Jesus, you're retarded. And immediately I was just like, what? You skipped it. I have no idea what the hell this even is, and you're basically making this gesture with your face that I'm like retarded. So yeah, I didn't like that very much. So literally after class, I went and talked to that teacher I told you about, which by the way, she's the coolest teacher I've ever talked to in my life. I talked to her about it. As I said, she agreed with everything, and she told me to, you know, just basically book a meeting where me and him can talk about what happened here. Because as I told you, even though this teacher is annoying, I am trying to learn. And the thing is that I can't really learn if he's not teaching, so what I did is I told my advisor, which is the teacher, that I wanted to book an appointment, or not, okay, not book an appointment, I'm not a professional or anything. I just wanted to have a meeting with the dude about how we can actually change things, because it's not only me. I mean, it's not like a whole coincidence that everybody's failing in his class. Like, so yeah, we literally just like sat there for a second. I came home, described what happened at school, because my mom was questioning the entire thing too. And yeah, that was about it. Shit. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys agree or like anything I said, be sure to leave a like. And yeah, it's been Devil. Peace. By the way, I'm gonna love that meeting.